Hello, all. This is Scott Fashion Power again. You just missed out on two of the videos I launched. I'm getting Google to add them back. The Ready Built Downline people do not want to hear our message. The reason? Because we are exposing them for the scam that they are. Doug Seifert, Brian Lund, and the rest of them are chicken to even confront us because we know the answers behind what they are doing, how they are ripping people off. So make sure you do not get into Ready Built Downline. Contact me at 214-504-6476. I can get a cast of thousands to give you information on what they are doing, stacking the downlines inappropriately, and we have also issued a lawsuit via a couple of the state agencies right now. The attorney generals are looking at what Ready Built Downline is doing. Actually, what they do is they have a vacant position. Somebody comes in new today. They fill that position with somebody that has fallen through. Zuma's being investigated as well because that should not happen. In any MLM, it is part of the contracts that they must lock people into the positions. Now what Doug and Brian and Zuma are doing today is illegal, and they will be going out of business very soon. This is not just an attack at RBD. It is stating fact. Okay, if a legitimate network marketing business is out there, they take people in. They only allow a person to register with one tax ID number. Zuma allows you to create multiple positions, and if a position is vacated, somebody can be slid into that same spot. Now, what Ready Built Downline also said is that they're going to take and keep their leaders on top. They're really giving you a bunch of bull on their website where they say it's a team build. Now it's a 16-team build, and every leader that they've just established are juggling the case so that they even make more money. Now, Doug and Brian are watching that because they're making sure that their legs stay even so that they make even more money. So the leaders are even kind of ignorant because they don't understand what Doug is doing to make sure he makes more money. Brian's making more money, and they don't even want to give us a call and say what's going on. Now, if Brian and Doug are men of their words, they will show the exact time and date stamps that were issued where people are vacated and that there is no new people in those spots. But guess what? They're not going to show you that because they're doing it. Okay? It is fully illegal on what they've done. We are going to press charges. They are trying to give us threats. So we will take in return, go the legal route. Instead of following up with their lies, we're going to give them the legal route issue. And Max Farrow and Lance Lovejoy and Anton Hawking, Adriana Petrillo are all going to be named as part of the lawsuit. All the leaders will too. So, I'm going after every one of them. And we have a force of people that are filing a class action lawsuit against them. Okay, it will be out of business by the end of October. We're going to make sure that life is very difficult on them. They can keep trying to delete the videos. We have a lot of people that want to hear what's happening with Ready Built Downline and why it's not successful. We just had a whole bunch of the Sweden team that Doug and Brian really will tell you, our Sweden team's growing our business. But the thing is guess what? They're finding out that the lies that Brian and Doug are telling them, they're being taken advantage of, and they're sick of it too. So I know some of the people, really want to hold on to that dream. I did too, until I really found out what Doug and Brian were doing and how they're hurting people. I wanted to stop. If anybody from Google watches this video, they will see that I'm just trying to provide a public service to make sure people understand Ready Built Downline is a big scam, and the only one making money is Doug Seifert and Brian Lund. They're making the big shares of it, some of their leaders are making $500, $600, $700 a month. Not a big deal, okay, but they're now starting to get those incomes to go up more too. But again, Doug's going to juggle the people so that he always enforces that his downlines are equal. So if one team starts to grow, like Karen Antos' team starts to grow, and it goes very big, and say Adriana Petrullo's is not, he's going to put more people under Adriana until it gets equal, okay? And they'll ignore Karen. And this is 16 ways, so they're always going to be chasing their tails to see which team needs to get the help. And they're only going to really be watching, are these 14 or are these 8 teams doing the same thing as these 8 teams? If not, these 8 teams will get it divvied up, and really they're going to spread them out so that it's so watered down that you're not going to get any help. So mark my words, if you get involved, it will be at least 6 to 8 months, if not a year, before you even start to see a check for $22, $44, whatever. Okay, so beware, you're not going to see the money unless you actually kiss some rear end, okay, and get promoted and they mark you as a leader. If you ever fall out of their graces, they will drop you as a leader as well. So be aware that they're doing this to you. Closing out the video, I'm working on getting video 3 and 4 out there. This is the 5th one, okay? So if we do get 3 and 4 out there, listen to them as well. And we really would hope that Google and Facebook will take action against Ready Built Downline from promoting a scam. It is worse than one of those gifting programs. So again, Ready Built Downline is a scam. So talk to you later on the next video. Bye.